All right. Quarantine cast 16.
Getting
in
hot,
the
dude.
almost, yeah, dude, getting a new studio. Getting there.
Yeah, it looks good.
Yeah, I can't reveal the rest.
Dude, it looks like you're about to record an Arab mixtape. That's what it looks like you're about to do. Jesus Christ.
I was laughing too because like once I cover the wall, it'll look great with that foam shit. But for right now, I'm like, fuck it, dude. Because I keep like if you look at the last few videos we do, my background keeps changing. And it's because I have to keep shifting because we're moving shit around and putting, and hanging all the panels and shit. So whatever.
It looks all right.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, it's getting there.
Worse.
Yeah, it'll be good. The fuck was I just laughing about? Oh yeah, before I forget, I got a message last night on Facebook at like 2:45 in the morning from our old pal TJ James.
Oh yeah.
Hit me. He sent me a message at like 2:45 in the morning. It just says, "Just fucking nailed a question at quiz night with some Platoon knowledge. Thank you, YFI."
Hell yeah.
I gotta find out what the question was. I was like, was it in Platoon? What's the name of the retard who had the shotgun in the foxhole?
I really hope the answer was fucking Elias, man. I hope that was
Dude,
and that's it.
I hope it was like who was running, who made the iconic scene in Platoon, and TJ just stood up. He's like, fucking Elias, man.
Honestly, if I was anywhere hosting a quizzo and a question for Platoon came up and someone answered it with like, someone ought to frag his ass, I'm like, they get all the points. Like, they would just win. I wouldn't even give a shit what the question is.
I don't think there's, I mean, dude, I laugh at that because I actually try and, is my voice coming in too loud?
No, you sound fine.
Okay. I was thinking about it too. After I saw that message, I was laughing. I was like, dude, if there was a bar to do a theme, like a Platoon themed quiz, or even just like a category, I was like, I would tell people to just leave. I'm like, you might want to skip this over. I was like, dude, I will get the dumbest questions. Like, there's not a question they could ask that I wouldn't get, or at least I'd know the answer, but maybe be a little, you know what I mean? Unless, but it's like, even if you got super specific.
Yeah.
Like,
I think
dude, you can guess like what breed of dog was the reinforcements walking at the end of the morning of the firefight. I'm like, dude, German Shepherd with a tank with a Nazi flag. What's going on, dude?
Dude, I'll be like, I'll tell you what, man. Forrest Whitaker's eye was actually on the cusp of dropping. You saw it right there. He was half an inch. I'm telling you. Big Harold was about to be one cycloptic motherfucker at that point, dude.
I started thinking of funnier questions. Like, the question was probably lame, like who played somebody, just common stuff that everybody could get. But then I started thinking if you and me ran Quizzo and it was Platoon themed, I would fucking shit my pants, dude. I'm like, all right, first off, what brand was the can that Bunny bit off and gave to LT?
LT, my other question would be like, secondary best character in Platoon, and like I'd wait, and so if someone doesn't write fat guy with beer yelling at Vietnamese person, I'd
Sergeant
like,
Slaughter.
Dude, what the hell you doing?
Hey, where the hell are you going?
Dude, shot him in the stomach and immediately kills him. It's the best, dude.
Yep. Yeah, so that was funny. So yeah, dude, look at that. We're spreading knowledge.
Dude,
people need to pay attention, dude. You never know when that fucking Platoon question is gonna hit in fucking Quizzo. God damn, that's so funny. I messaged him back. He hasn't messaged me yet, but I messaged him back because I have to know the fucking question.
I have to know the bar. What bar was like? Nobody talks about Platoon ever during a movie Quizzo ever. It's like fucking something about Jurassic Park or like, a weird one-off like Bicentennial Man. No one's ever dropping Platoon. Nobody.
I thought about that. It's like, I mean, Platoon. I mean, dude, it fucking cleaned up. It was a fucking amazing movie, but it was probably something along the lines of like which very well-known director, directed the movie Platoon or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like very
yeah.
basic, like, oh, it's Oliver Stone. It's like, oh crap. It's like, why is it? I wish the question was like, why does Bunny like it out here?
I would love if someone was like, what was the caliber of weapon that Bunny used in the foxhole with Junior? It's just like, I don't know. I'm going to go maybe pump action 12 gauge. Maybe.
Why did Bunny like it out here?
Dude, one guy like,
he's like, what is no one fucks with is?
do what you want. Nobody fucks with you. I like it out here.
Yeah, dude. So yeah, shout out to him.
You
That was
it,
good.
buddy. You're the best.
Yeah, I'll let you know what the question was when he messages me back. God, I fucking hate Zoom. I fucking hate it. All right. Anyway, what else is fucking going on? Tonight's a debate, dude. I'm psyched.
You know, we should be new. Shit, that's what we should be using. The stairs, dude. Take the stereo.
Oh, God damn it.
What's happening?
It's just flash. Your internet is not stable, which is nuts because I have a hotspot literally 3 inches from my computer and full bars.
How does that even happen?
I think the internet over here, I don't know what it is, man. It's, I don't know. This is all fucked up. But I don't know. I'm going to, because like, dude, I said, well, what else is going on? Oh, the debates are tonight. I'm psyched. And then you froze and came back on. You're like, yo, use the stairs. Why has no one used the stairs? I'm like, what?
I was talking about, you said you hated Zoom. And I was like, yeah, we got to start using Stephen P. Stereo's app. We got to use the stairs.
Shout out Stereo app, dude.
Dude, Stereo app. Could not.
I can't believe they didn't like our fucking, yeah. So for the listeners, we have a friend that works for them. It's an app called Stereo, which is basically just like a live broadcasting thing that people can do for podcasts in the early stages. So they're testing it, and they asked us to do a 5-minute submission for it. You know, they're looking for more people to get in there and talk about whatever. So we did it, and the first 5 minutes, I mean, here's the thing about it is you're looking at your screen and you can choose your icon or your emoji, whatever, your face, and it gives you just wild options. So Shaner, mine was just like, I don't know, I had like a hat on and glasses. You had a cornrows with a sharp mustache and an eye patch. And when you joined, because what the app does is it like throws you in a conversation the minute you get on the app.
I didn't know how to join you up. Yeah, that was
fucking
weird.
So you joined some random combo with some black chick, and she was like, "Who's this Hitler-looking motherfucker?"
She's like, "What's this now?" And I was like, "Hello." And she was like, "Adolf Hitler-looking motherfucker." I'm like, "You've obviously never seen Hitler in your life. This is what's wrong with most of the world. They aren't teaching people about World War II, and nobody knows what Hitler looks like now."
Dude.
Just like, dude, Sean Paul Hitler.
That's what he looked like.
Dude, that's exactly what I looked like, dude.
Sean Paul Hitler.
I don't understand why talking about Sean Paul as Hitler or Hitler being an Irie Bumbacott didn't get us, that was not good enough for Stephen P. Stereo. I don't understand. I think we were giving quality content.
I love the fact that we're just assuming the CEO of the Stereo app is Stephen P. Stereo.
Dude, I think I said once I had to write when I was, I think I was in like 4th grade. I had to write a report on it was so stupid. We wrote like a small report on like breakfast foods and like someone picked like bacon, eggs and the origin of it. And I wrote a report on Cheerios and I said the guy who invented Cheerios was Philip Cheerios.
What? It's not?
Dude, I didn't know what to do. I didn't do it. So it was like morning of on the walk to school. I'm like, Philip Cheerios started at General Mills. Like, I didn't know what to do. I was like, David Kellogg was also there. I don't know if you know him. Icon of Frosted Flakes.
That would have been sick if that Hail Mary paid off, dude. That would have been the biggest bunny face in the world. They're like, yes, it was Philip Cheerios. And you're like, You seen that? You seen that
like,
Hail Mary?
Brains? You see me just expand them brains right there?
You're like, no, I failed. They gave me an F.
And then this kid named Eli sells me out. I'm like, fucking Elias, man. I see him on the playground. He's running away. I've got dodgeballs, and he's just like,
yeah. For some reason, you and your friends are just dressed in black pajamas.
We have and we bent lunch trays on our heads, like, get them out. He's just like, and the
lunch trays.
Like, just lunch trays on it, and it was like, I have broken branches coming out, like,
yeah. Yeah, you're not even in the woods.
Dude,
that's like, too funny.
Just string them up to the one jungle gym upside down, and we're like throwing rocks at him, like, ah. And I was like, bro, this kid's play hard. It's crazy when they play a platoon.
And you see fucking another one of your friends stand over him with a juice box. He's like, damn.
It just comes out of nowhere. Damn.
That's dude, so funny that on that walk. I could have sworn I brought that up with you before. Maybe not on the podcast, but yeah, that kid used to fucking drive me insane. What we're talking about yesterday, me and Shayna had to walk over to the hardware store, and on the walk, we were talking about fucking, I forget how we got into it, but I was telling you about, I forget what it was.
No, we were seeing that fucking fruit booter in front of us.
Oh yeah.
How crazy would it be if he ate shit and just like got run over repeatedly, and we were just like, yeah. Whoa. All right, buddy. He's like, there's a hardware store this way. We'll get there.
Yeah. Dude. But there was a kid, what we were talking about was when back in the days of skating, I remember I first saw him at like Love Park when I was like 14, 15 years old. And then I'd see him at FDR. And it's weird. Yesterday, I started realizing, I don't think I ever saw a kid on a skateboard ever. Like, but he was always there. I just assumed he was taking a break. I don't know. But he always, didn't matter time of day. He was either at Love or FDR, and he'd have a PBR pounder in his hand and PBR pounder in his back pocket. And fucking dude, I'm telling you, now that I think back, that kid was the fucking angel of death, because every time he was there, someone would wreck shit. And this is the kid that would just run over and stand above him with a beer and say, like, damn, dude, yo, his arm's broken, dude. It's fucking, you see that? His arm's fucked up. Damn.
Jordan.
It's like, what are you doing? Yeah, his name was like Jordan or something. He was a fucking, now I think back and I was like, what are you doing? Fucking call an ambulance or something. He's like, damn. Like, damn, dude.
Dude, I was like, we were talking about it being him, but I hope it was like that scene from Forrest Gump. Like, every one of Jordan Anderson's family was around for a national tragedy.
Oh, yeah.
Like they show his like uncle at the JFK assassination. He's like one of the Secret Service guys. It's just like brains all over the place. Like, damn.
You run the Zapruder film back in slow motion. You see him pop up like, damn. His brain's off. You missed a piece.
Man, he's not getting up. He's hurt. He's hurt bad.
Yeah.
Like,
he was just that kid was like, dude, I'm surprised these people. I mean, obviously the people he was saying damn about were dealing with some serious injuries at the time, but like, I'm surprised one of those kids wasn't like, yeah, dude, I fucking know. It's like, hey, fuck are you doing?
Get the fuck, call an ambulance, dude.
Yeah, dude.
No.
Dude,
they show old-timey footage of the Hindenburg crashing. Everyone's running away, and you just see him like kind of like walking like, damn.
The guy who's saying the humanity, it pans over. He's like, damn, dude, you see that?
Yeah,
everyone died on that. Probably they're probably dead now.
Yeah. Dude, they jumped to him on like a lifeboat during the Titanic, lifting up someone frozen in the water. Like, damn.
I'm telling you, if you would have fucking panned into Tower 1 or 2, I guarantee you had a relative looking out a window like, damn, dude, it's coming down. See that guy? He just jumped. Damn.
He cracks the PBRs like, damn. And then his boss like, Anderson, are you drinking beer at 9 a.m.? He's like, damn. man.
I like the one you had when for some reason he's in Hiroshima with like wooden shoes on, sweeping with a fucking leaf or with a rake. He's just hitting leaves. You just hear, pew. He's like, damn.
Yeah. Dude, like, dude, his shadow is permanently on a wall, like, holding the PR. Just, yeah.
I fucking hated that kid. I don't know, man. It was funny too because I remember going to like other spots, like up at the Brooklyn Banks. I remember there was a couple of kids I knew up there, and I'd skate, and I never thought anything of it at the time. You know what I mean? But like they definitely had kids up there too because that was Brooklyn Banks was like a huge hangout spot. You know, it was like Washington Square Park. So like back in those days, like there's probably double the amount of people hanging out that there were skating. So they had like double the Jordans, dude. It was like echo time. It was like, damn.
There's so many people. Like, I don't think there was any kids like that at my school or like what I grew up with, but there were dudes that were like, I don't know, man. They were like, again, like a harbinger of like, if Dan was around, this kid named Dan Fender, if he was around, something was gonna go absurdly wrong, or only because like he would be like so boastful about like what we were doing. He was like the guy, like I remember we found a fucking remember there's people would use them as like trash barrels, but those blue hard plastic barrels that were like just like I guess they put like weird chemicals in them or something like that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah.
Like
just like like a barrel. Yeah. I've seen them.
So like we found one of those in the woods, like next to a huge hill. He's like, this is probably the best idea I think I've ever had. I'm going to get in this. And what you guys are going to see is the best thing you've ever seen in your life. And he's just like, he's like, all right, now when I say now, like you just
ignition,
you see one bounce and you see his lifeless body, like fucking Arab drifters come flying out of there, just like upside down. You're like, oh no. But like he would be fucked up, and then like a week later, he'd be like, hey guys, just want to let you know, I have probably the greatest toy you've ever seen in your life. It's called a wrist rocket. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna start fucking taking out these windows. Check this out. And then he just like look with the slant. And he just let go and bounce on something and like take him out. Yeah, with the slant. I don't know why that fucking stuck out in my head, but he's
like slant it.
Yeah, slant on. And he just fucking get hit in the face with something, dude. He also was the kid who was so confident about like rugby for some reason. Like he thought rugby was like better than football, which I mean, I guess he was just like, they don't even wear pads, man. And I don't think football people should wear pads. In fact, I'll play football with people wearing pads before I wear pads. And we're like, you want to make a little,
yeah, all right,
dude.
Do
that, Dan? Dude.
Good luck, pal.
There was this kid, dude, we would play football, but we didn't have like, I think maybe 2 or 3 kids actually played like peewee football. So they had
right. Yeah.
pads. So if we ever wanted to play like that, we had to like, I remember one kid named BJ was wearing like cardboard stacked up like on his shoulders. Like,
what are you guys, the Little Giants, dude?
Yeah, dude, it was so shitty, dude. We were like but like that movie came out, we're like, oh man, we could easily be that. Why can't we be that? Dude.
That movie was based off of Spring City Pee Wee football. I guarantee it, dude. Just the Giants.
No, I'm pretty sure that movie was based off of actual Spring City football, not even Pee Wee. Like Spring City High School was like, we're going to the championships. Ernie, put that pot on your head and then go to World War II right after.
Put that pot on your head. Yeah, dude.
Like, I'm a fullback. You better watch out.
Yeah, I gotta ask my buddy what his real name was because he would remember, but I never thought of it. Like, you know what I mean? Like the kid was a fucking jerk off. Like you just see him run around. He was a fucking moron. And like, I don't know. It always bothered me that he always had a beer in his hand and a beer in his back pocket. Like he didn't drink them. You know what I mean? It like gave me anxiety. Almost like when I first started watching, was it Trailer Park Boys? When that dude always has the fucking rum and Coke. For some reason, I'm like, fucking drink it, dude. Drink that fucking thing. It's like, dude, how are you always having one?
Yeah. Dude,
I'm like, damn, it's the dumbest shit, but it fucking drives me insane.
How shitty that guy's life is. He gets home and his mom's like, Jordan, where the fuck have you been? You know, I made dinner an hour ago. You are the worst thing in my life right now. You are causing me so much anxiety. He's like, damn.
Oh, yeah. Dude, he's the only one. I guarantee what that kid does now, he just hangs out in the fucking ER down at like fucking Temple. You know what I mean? It's like, just they're carting people and he's like, damn, you're one leg's off, dude. It's like, yeah, he fucking knows.
He's in the fucking foreign country and they're like just fucking Mutaba virus breaks out. He's like in the plastic suit. He's like, holy crap, damn. It's like that guy's not getting up, is he, man? I think you.
Dude, I hope he joined ISIS. I hope he joined ISIS. On the fucking beheading videos, he just comes out. He's like, damn, he really cut his head off, dude.
Jordan, get out of here. He's like, all right,
yeah, man. The ISIS is like, you got to go, dude. We do not need you over here.
They drop a dude in boiling hot water in the cage, and you just see, like, in the background, like,
I just want to see him pop up in random movies. He's like a deer hunter. He comes up with a red headband. He's like, damn.
Yeah, dude, he's in the background of the scene. He's just like,
yeah, he's smoking with the one guy with the one sunglass lens and no teeth. He's like, I don't know what you're saying, but I'm pretty sure you're saying damn.
Dude, D damn, dude.
D damn. Dude, him at Mad Mike's fucking launch would have been the best. Dude, because I would have fucking put that kid there. If I could find that kid and somehow put him at that field when Mad Mike was like, ignition, I'd like get over there. Just to see his reaction when first you see the parachutes pretty much stay on the ground and him go, he's like, damn, he forgot his chute. Forgot that parachute. That's not good, I bet you. And then just bounces off the ground. He's just like, damn.
Dude, I wonder how long. I also wonder how long Jordan ran once to get a damn in. Like if he was across like something, he was just like,
well, oh, dude. I mean, I know for a fact when I watched that the dude, the guy Cowboy, that was, and I've talked about that. It's the worst in all my years of skating. That was the most horrific fucking wreck I've ever seen up close, and even on video, I've seen horrible wrecks. But dude, that at FDR when he fucking rode his face, dude. Here's his head. He rode that for like 9 feet on his fucking mouth, and somehow damn popped up over there. I know he wasn't near that because I was in the middle of FDR and he was fucking, it was a lot of people there. So he had to run off the sides and run over to Cowboy. That's the dude who stood up right after it happened. And for a split second, I was like, how the fuck is this guy standing? And then he just opened his mouth and you saw teeth and blood pour out and you just saw his eyes roll in the back of his head and he passed out. And that's when, dude, he was like, damn. Did you see all that? We're like, call a fucking ambulance.
Jordan comes out the side like you can't do that on television. Like,
yeah, he's in a locker for some reason. Like, where the fuck that locker come from?
How did you get that, dude? He comes. He's at a funeral and like everyone just around like an open casket. He pops up out of a coffin like,
yeah, dude. Him at a viewing. Him at a viewing at an open casket, just walking through the line with like a clip-on tile and a t-shirt, on like a fucking stupid Thrasher magazine t-shirt, and he just walks by and he's like, damn, so you're sorry for your loss. That's he's dead. You know that. Damn.
You tried dropping in on a bigger half pipe or what? No, he had lymphoma. You know this. Damn. Everything he just relates to what he saw, no matter what it is.
I was joking about him being retarded too. It's so funny. They're like, Jordan, we got your SAT scores back. 480 total. He's like, damn. Yeah, you're clinically retarded, dude. He's like, damn.
He's also in like a high school library, like,
yeah, he's
Jordan, where did he? Jordan. He's just like, yeah. Like, dude, he gets pulled over by state troopers. Like, you know what? Yeah.
He's like, no, just
Damn.
holding a beer, just like, yeah.
They show him as a kid. They show him as a kid watching the Challenger, but he's got ponies instead of pounders because he's
like, damn. That one lady's a teacher up there.
Yeah. You know, they're probably still alive in the capsule before they hit the water. Damn. Just like Jordan.
Jordan P. Dam.
Jordan is somehow inexplicably at Disney World every time a kid dies on Space Mountain.
Oh, yeah.
He's just in lines like, folks, we have to cut the line. Unfortunately, a very tragic incident has occurred on Space Mountain. We are very sorry for the inconvenience. He's like, did a kid fuck up a nollie? Like, no, the pressure got to him. He was only 6 years old. We should have had him on the ride anyway. Damn.
It looks like he went for that front side flip. Did he?
They're like, no, he fell out of the roller coaster. He's like,
damn.
He assumes that everyone who goes through this tragic thing was a bad skateboarding accident.
There, when Dale Earnhardt really fucked up that laser flip. No, Jordan. It's not what happened.
He was driving a car. He's like, yeah, it's tough to do a laser flip while you're driving that car. Damn.
Somehow he's over there with Junior when he's like 12 years old. If he just turns him, he's like,
damn, is that your dad? Damn.
He's got the big helmet on. Yeah.
Dude, I'm going to find that kid and fucking get him on here. And I'm going to fucking trash him. I'm like, why are you such a dick, dude? Like, you don't understand how much fucking... Dude, him pointing out the obvious, just now that I'm starting to think about it, is just pissing me off even more. Because now I think about it, it's like, I don't think I saw a kid do... I don't even think he had a skateboard. He just brought 2 PBRs and nursed them for 6 hours a day. Just waited for dams, dude.
What if he was actually, though, like, super rich? He shows up in, like, a Lamborghini, gets out, like, the door comes up, he's like, all right. He's just, like, gearing up.
Oh, dude.
Having a good time.
Yeah.
Come on.
So yeah, that's damn. I'm gonna try and locate. I know my one buddy knew him, like he would, because my one buddy would sell him weed. So, I hope he sold him, just ripped him off, and he just got home and rolled. It was like, damn.
somehow Jordan can't die. It's like Jordan, you know, you just smoked rat poison. He's like, damn.
It's like, I wonder if I can still do that switch half cab.
his mom dies during childbirth with his brother, and they're like, Jordan, complications happened. Oh, we don't know what to tell you. I bet it was the Christ Air. She is always trying to go big. Damn.
Christ Air.
Jordan, no.
He's like,
he's in the waiting room in like Oshkosh Bagosh overalls, like
he somehow got a PBR. It's like, damn.
And dude, it's not just a 16-ouncer. It's one of those 24-ounce ones. He's like, damn.
Bottled. He's got a 40 with a fucking with the nipple on the end. Like,
damn. It's like, Jesus.
Oh no. So wait, all right. So yeah, that was that. What the fuck else are we talking about? There's a lot, dude. Because we were supposed to do one last week.
We were talking about how, like, what was it? The over explanation of
so yeah. So this is my theory, because you're starting to see it, and my problem is I don't know if they're just like open micers I didn't know before the lockdown, or they're just legitimate new people, because I see on like the Facebook pages, and it's somebody like, hey, what's the best way to break into this or get into the clubs, this and that. And I'm like, dude, I just had this theory that there is a sea of dickheads sitting at home. Like, you know what I should be doing? I should be hitting dude, everyone tells me I'm the funniest. And it's like, okay, I'm not saying don't try stand up, but literally the worst time to start stand up in the history of stand up comedy is right now. And I just had this thought of a guy getting up there and trying his gay jokes that are going to fucking bomb. But in his head, he's so inexperienced, he's going to go into explaining very detailed what he's going after. And it's like, yeah, dude, we get it. It's just a fucking dog shit joke. But like, I do. That's what you and me were joking about, because I was like, I know there's gonna be one dude who's just gonna be like doing the fucking dumb jokes, the hacky fucking you've heard a million times. He's like, hey, anybody married in here? Me too. 15 years. Take my wife, please. Seriously, she's draining my bank account. She fucked my brother. Pretty sure she gave me VD. I do have a death plan in order, if you guys don't aware of that. So please take her, because I will commit manslaughter. It's like, whoa, dude, what? How did you what?
Met my girlfriend's mom the other day, and she is quite the dish, if you get what I'm saying.
He's like, whoa.
I honestly think about ejaculating into her mouth constantly. I don't know what I mean. She is very attractive. I think big C. And I gotta be honest with you, those nips are on full blast all the time. How am I supposed to even compete? How am I supposed to go back to my girlfriend when I see her?
That's the most. That's the
mom's ass.
That's the too detailed comic. That's the too detailed comic. That they're definitely gonna be a fucking CNN. But the over explaining one is the one. I forget what the joke was. Oh yeah, that's it. We were watching Boardwalk Empire, and Nucky is doing his routine for the kids at like Easter, and he's like, "May I borrow one of those eggs, sir?" to like his nephew, and he's like, yeah, you can borrow it. He's like, okay, good. It's a lot easier for me to borrow one than to lay one. And then like they all laugh. And I was like, what if that was an Omar? He was like, it'd be easier than for me to lay my own, because the shards of shell would cut my ass coming out. That's what I'm going with this. It's like, whoa. No, we get it. It's hard to lay an egg as a fucking human. The joke stinks. He's like, I'm going to try and have a whole egg go through my digestive system.
What if that's what Kanye West was actually going for? He's just like, oh man, Katrina was bad. George Bush does not care about black. He was trying to be an over-explanated fucking comic. He's like, honestly, he's got a trigger finger for them blacks. You better watch out.
Did we bring that up on this? Because I know we joked about it a million times when we play Warzone, but that is still the funniest thing.
It's so good.
Yeah, so we get back into the over-explaining comic, but that's gay. But God, I don't know if we did. If we did, sorry. But to me, I think Mike Myers missed one of the biggest layups in comedy history. Was him to make that stupid face instead of going right into an Austin Powers impression when he's like, and George Bush hates black people. He's like, yeah, baby, I make you horny. That would have been the funniest fucking thing if he went into Austin Powers right when Kanye said that.
If he and Chris Tucker were in cahoots, because they go to Chris Tucker and he's dressed up like the dude from fucking Fifth Element with the yellow like dick hair. He's just like, yeah, just like right after that. That would be everyone would be like, I don't know what just happened. I don't know what the fuck just happened here. Dude,
I think Chris Tucker, didn't he like laugh a little or something when it came back to him? But I don't know if he knew what was happening or maybe they delayed it.
Chris Tucker was in the middle of hitting a meth pipe. He was just like,
no, he said it came back to Chris Tucker. He's like, damn. He just goes into his Michael Jackson impression. It's like, oh, all right. That's weird. Yeah.
How crazy would that be?
He just moonwalks off.
Nobody knows what to do after that bomb. Dude, they go to Mike Myers and he's like, just kind of like dancing off, like, don't know what to do. It's like,
oh no, dude, if they did the close-up freeze frame like they did in all the Austin Powers thing where he's like, George Bush doesn't like black people. He's like,
he goes like, like no one would understand. Dude, that would take all the wind out of Kanye's sails. It would just like, I don't know what happened during that.
Dude, if he did that, I'd be like, Mike Myers is the fucking man, because everyone would know Kanye meant like he was serious. It wasn't planned. and without hesitation, Mike Myers just did something absolutely retarded and off the cuff, I'd be like, God, dude, that's the God right there. If he went into an Austin Powers impression or any other, like if he just went into like, if he went into like Sprockets from like Saturday Night Live.
Dude, honestly, or if they go to Mike Myers.
Oh yeah, Wayne's World. We did Wayne's World.
Whoa!
Extreme close up. He's like, wow. He's just hit him with the okay. George Bush doesn't like pie. Okay.
All right, okay.
He's like, zang.
Dude.
Zang.
Dude, Kanye hits it, and he's just like, they go to him, he's just like, dude, if he just ripped a fart live TV, that would have been.
Dude, I told you, me and Shane talked about this, and I don't know if he had mentioned it on his podcast, but we have talked about this numerous times. If someone does that, that is the end of stand-up comedy. No one's ever going to be funnier than that. If someone's bombing on stage and it's like, okay, hang on a second. It just goes, anyway, so what else? I would lose my fucking mind.
Dude, it would.
I mean, do you see how hard we laughed when McCusker farted during that fucking roast battle thing? Imagine if a comic did that while he was bombing. I'd be like, genius.
It would be great if some guy comes out almost like Larry David and it just looks like the crowd. It's like, nope, but he like lowers the mic all the way to ass level. He's just like,
he's like, gives you the fucking kid look while she's like,
yeah, dude, it's not even a loud fart. It's just like just
a
pop fart. Like, ooh.
I think it's almost impossible to fart. I think it's almost impossible to fart on stage because, like, I don't think I've ever thought about it. Maybe during like an open mic set where I just didn't give a fuck or something, but like still then it's like I don't unless I have to have something in the chamber and like have it on my mind.
I have to have something ready to go. And like that's gotta be like either I'm gonna do it right off the bat or I'm gonna do it like I don't know, man. Like I gotta talk enough until my guts get bubbling and then I'll fuck me able to rip one. But I don't know if
That'd be funny, dude. If you were bombing on stage. Oh yeah, farting on command. That's what I was gonna say.
That would be I knew a chick who could queef on command, but like farting on. Oh yeah, there's some chicks.
You didn't wife that up. It's the one girl you brought home to meet Tom. He's like, yo, I like this girl, right? Shit.
Like, I pushed down her stomach and like powder goes all over his face. I'm like.
He sucks in his little gut. He's like, all right, what's up, bitch? He's like, damn.
I told you about the time my dad answered. I told you about the time my dad, I went with my buddy, like Sean's girlfriend, Nicole, once to go to my dad's house to get like some money for him. Cause he's like, I was like in my first year of junior college. Yeah. He's like, how much money you need, Rye? I was like, I don't like a lot. Like books are fucking expensive. Like, all right, well,
how much is like, that sucks.
He's like, how much is like one book? I'm like, $60. Like, 60 fuck, what the fuck? He's like, what's in the books? I'm like, I don't know. It's like, it's a math book. He's like, all right, well, I'll give you like money for 2. So my buddy Sean's girlfriend, Nicole, drives me over to my dad's house. And I guess my dad was just expecting me. And I knock on the door and he answers the door. He's just like, in his underwear with his like leg off, so he's like lopsided. He's like, he's like, you didn't tell me women are gonna be here. God damn it!
Was he Tommy Tidy Whites? Was Tidy Whitey Tom?
Dude, he's tight and white as fuck. BVDs were on full blast on that one. So he comes back to the door. He's got a shitty baby blue polo on, and then he's got his leg on, but still no pants. He's like, come on in.
It's tucked into his BVDs.
Yeah, dude, I'm like, what?
Like, goddamn, go.
He's like, sorry. Then he shakes her hand, but then he like kisses. He's like, nice to meet you. I'm like,
his foot's on backwards.
Seriously, dude. He's wearing a beret with a rose in his ear. Like, what is the flavor of love?
Flashing. He gives you $120 for 2 books, but he's making sure she sees. He's like, see that? There's more where that came. Not much more, but there's some. What's up, babe?
My dad's like trying to impress you, like, see that? There you go, Ron. That's 120. And if you look over on that refrigerator right there, that's 2 pick sixes worth $40 each. So.
I mean, they're both losers, but I try and scam the Arab down there.
So here's the thing. I got a system, Nicole. Do you know anything about the scratch offs? You know anything about that? I got it all.
Damn, dude. Tommy was a big scratcher.
Dude, he loves scratch offs, dude. He always thought he was gonna
dude.
$1 million. Like, that's anybody who get, like, even when I get a scratch off, I'm like, oh, this would be great. Like, I don't think about winning whatever they say you can win. I'm like, I'm gonna get $1 million off of this.
Oh yeah.
Like, every time I'm like, oh, is that 3 pumpkins? Damn it, I should have had.
Yeah. Dude, no one has the attitude of scratch offs going in like, man, I hope I get at least like my money back for this ticket. Yeah. I'm like, what's the most I can win on this? That's when I'm winning. We do it every year before. I mean, we've been doing it for years, but it's like a tradition the night on Christmas Eve, since we've been going down the shore, since my parents moved down there, every year, me, my brother, and my sister will go up, walk around to the Wawa that's around the corner and just spend like, I don't know, like $50 to $100 on scratch offs. And everybody gets like, like 10 scratch offs. You know what I mean? And every year I might make my money back on like one of the $2 or $5 ones. And my dad won like $600 one year.
Jesus.
And worse was we were done with gifts. We were done with breakfast. We were all just laying around on the couch, hungover or still drinking. And he starts in, the glasses go down and he gets set up. And he's like, here we go. Oh, there's an $80 one. I'm like, dude, get the fuck out of here, dude. I was like, that was mine. Was that Lucky Shamrocks? Damn it.
He wins $600 and then all of a sudden behind you's like, damn.
Oh, dude. That's where he would pop up. Like, did you see your dad won all that money? You didn't win anything though, did you? You lost? Yeah, damn. I'm like, dude. I lose every year.
A 900. Or I don't know, how much did he win? I have no idea how that works.
I think the most I ever won on a scratch off was like $20, but it was like a $20 scratch off. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just getting my money back. I never win at that or raffles. Raffles, because I went to a lot of beef and beers growing up, and I lose every time.
I think that is like, that's how, like, I think some people really do rely on their income is bingo, raffles, and scratch offs, dude. That is the Southeastern Pennsylvania. Like, that's the money. Yeah. That is how you do it. And dude, I think it's so crazy.
Nuts? Fuck yeah.
It's just like, you gotta commit too. You're gonna, like, I think that's also like people who do it. It's like it's like their stock market. It's like they're like it goes up, it goes down. You know, do you remember the big fucking bingo crash of 81? We were fucked for a little bit. Honestly,
I love how you're doing this in your dad's voice, because that's all I could think about. Is like, here's my, what are you talking, economics? I'll give you my system. Scratch offs, beef and beers, bingo. That's it. All right. SBBs, dude. That's how I live my life. Hasn't failed me yet. It's like, Dad, you are wildly in debt. It's like, but I mean, you put away all the financial issues I have. I've been comfortable as shit.
My dad goes to a bank. He's like, oh, what is this, Bank of America? Okay, I got a question. What's your beef and beer policy? How can I open up a beef and beer account? What's the interest on scratch offs? I gotta be honest.
I didn't win yet, per se. All right, but I'm gonna. It's a show. It's a lock.
All of these are $1 or free tickets.
He's trying to deposit free tickets. I want to hold on that one.
My dad shows up with those wooden free beer things.
Oh, yeah, like, the chips.
He's like, here you go. I want to let you know that's got a $5 value right there. So
we have a drawer down the shore. I mean, we used to, I don't know if it's still there, but if you open it up, it's like, the junk drawer, like cards and poker chips. Yeah. But one part of it is packed with those fucking wooden chips and like the plastic drink chips from the fucking Elks Lodge or the Moose Lodge. And then some other, like, they had like the men's club down in Wildwood that my dad belongs to, and the Legion, American Legion. I was like, why do you save these? He's like, they're all free beers. I was like, I think they changed them out. You know what I mean? Like, you can't just go back with one. He's like, see, yeah, 87. Never cashed that in, Slimmy. Here we go. It's like, dude, you can't do that. I remember one time, I think my dad, like, he was like, where you going? The Legion? Here, take these chips. Save your money. I'm like, I'm not walking in there with these fucking plastic chips. He's like, why? That's good. That's free.
My dad would walk into any fire hall with those fucking things. Like he had a stack.
He walks in with Oreos.
A stack of high society from Rounders. He'd be like,
he walks in with double stuffed Oreos. He's like, we're getting fucked up tonight, huh? Line them up, Billy.
He
like,
slides it across the bar. He's like, see that? That's double the cream filling. Also, let me get 2 Old Milwaukees.
Like, Tom, how many times have we told you you cannot pay in Oreos? He's like, is this not America? I'm starting to think this ain't America anymore.
What did my father fight for?
Who won the fucking war? They're like, what are you talking
about? The war? Nabisco won the war, dude. Fuck you. Just walking around. My dad, he's like, all right, Tom. Last week you tried to pay with fucking Hostess snack cakes. You can't be doing this shit anymore. It's just like,
dude, it runs in your family. You tried to pay with a naked guy card.
It's just like anything that isn't currency. I honestly, like, if you're confident with something that isn't currency, I remember working, like, what the fuck was it? When I worked at the Khyber, some dude came in and ordered keep in mind, it wasn't like breaking the bank, but he came in and ordered a shot of room temperature well gin. And then he put down 50 cents. Confident as shit.
What is this? What is this? The Old West?
Yeah, and I like looked at him and he like kind of looked at me. I was like, thank you so much, man. And he was like, he's like, no problem. And he just left. I'm like, in no way was I like, no one's gonna care. That guy put down 2 quarters, like, that should cover it there, barkeep. I'm like,
he's like, keep the change, pilgrim. Like, what?
Walks out, just hits the wall and falls over. I'm like, that guy is a true American.
Dude, that'd be sick too if you just started treating modern day bars like the Old West, like went in there and just dropped some coins and was like, leave the bottle. They're like, what? That's wildly illegal. They're like, not in my Old West. Give me that goddamn bottle. Like, what'd you say to me, son?
Dude, you start trying to pay for things in commemorative, like, dated plates.
Elvis
shit. You have the entire series of the plastic mugs from the 1982 Disney Fair. You're like, I want to let you know, I'm gonna give you a Goofy. There you are. But
it's the 96 Olympic pins. And everyone's like, these are gonna be worth so much money. And then Richard Jewell blew it up.
He's got a whole backpack full of limited edition TY Beanie Babies. He's like, you want Tabasco, eh? I think that's a whole bottle of bourbon, quite frankly.
He's ordering like Blue Label. I think we're going to have a nice night tonight.
He gets the check and he tries to close the Beanie Baby in the check presenter like...
It's just open.
It's just like the leg hanging out. You're just like, hey.
He's trying to pay in like old baseball Little League cards that you got for like your parents. It's just you. It's like, it says RBI leader. You're like, that's an 87 RBI leader. Might want to hold on that one. That should cover it.
I'm holding the bat upside down and my helmet's like covering my face. I'm just like, it's like, you see that? That kid's going to be a future Hall of Famer, maybe in the Special Olympics. I don't know. They have the baseball. Who knows?
Dude, I'm gonna put in the book when you stand it up and your cards halfway out. I'm just gonna put in old baseball cards from like players that really didn't amount to that much. I'm like, do you accept Dickie Thons? Here you go. Go ahead, run that. Put 20% on yourself.
Dude, you have Jim Eisenwright's card. You're like, here you go. They call
like that's a Rock Reigns. You guys take Rock Reigns here, right?
That's Buddy Bell. He played for the Brewers for 1 season. Take that. I got 7 of them. I got 7.
But it's just, you're so confident. It's like half of the card. It just says tops on the bottom. You're like, here you go.
Yeah, but you're so confident. You put 2 lines through the S on top. So it's like money. It's like, that's Topps currency.
He comes, the waiter walks 4 feet, opens it, walks back. He's like, excuse me, sir, we can't accept that. It's like, run it again. The strip might be fucked up on the back. Gum was in there for a few years.
Dude, that thing, like, I love that in, I think it was like Child's Play 2. their one guy who's like in charge of the like corporation that does the good guys.
Oh yeah,
Two
yeah.
instances in the movie, he goes to a place and he's trying to pay, and they're like, what's that? He's like, that's a gold card. He's like, it's $29. Like, that's better than cash, sir. It's like, it's just like, what are you talking about, dude? But sliding over a card of like the equipment manager for like the Tampa Bay Lightning in like 2001, like, here you go. I'm stirred.
That'd been funny if that guy tried to pay with an actual Chucky doll. He's like, here you go. Trying to wrap the fucking retarded doll up.
Dude, how crazy would it be just going to a bar, but like totally like dressed to the nines, but your whole currency is like gypsy bullshit? Like, you look great. You're like, I'll have a dry martini, please. What's that? Oh, 29. So here I have a small vial full of tears of an albino child. Can't get that a lot of places. So here you go. And they're like,
it's like, well, if you need a tip, I have some extra frog testicles. They're good too. Here, I assume. Like, what? This is hair from your niece.
Yeah, these are Martin Van Buren's back teeth from a botched medical operation. They're cursed. So a little bit on black one.
It's just a post-it note on how to do the thinner spell. I'm gonna pass that on to you. Just letting you know. Pay it forward.
You're like, what is? It's like, I'll have 3 shots of Jameson, 2 High Lives, maybe a bourbon, Heaven Hill on the rocks, and what do you guys want? 4 margaritas. What's that? 65, 7. Okay, so here I have a rattle from babies of an abortion clinic that were never born, shaken once by the doctor who performed all the surgeries.
Do not shake it twice.
Do not shake it twice.
You don't want that kind of power.
Gypsy currency would be the best thing in the world, dude.
Just telling them to keep it open, handing them baby teeth in a jar, like, you keep that open.
Dude. Dude, you somehow are walking around with a shaved ferret. You're like, okay. No, but dude, just gypsy currency in like a shitty place like Bahama Mamas or something.
Oh my God.
King of Prussia, they're like, okay, here's your guitar garitas. You're like, awesome. These are great. How much is that? $30. All right. I don't have $30 per se, but I do have the adrenal gland of an Incan medicine man that I had gotten. Blessed.
You're going to have to throw a few apps in for that one.
You better give me those poppers. Those jalapeno poppers right now. This shit ain't cheap. There's like, there's a guy walking in to a fucking like TGI Fridays, and he's just kind of like, looks like a pull cue bag. He just like sits down, he orders like a bunch of shit. They're like, okay, sir, your bill is $103. Like, is it? He opens up, it's just the penis bone of a narwhal whale. He's like, here you go. It's like, that's blessed.
Is that all? Jeez, here you go. And tip.
Dude, I told you about this sketch I wanted to do called the Great Panda Semen Currency.
Oh, yeah.
The Great Panda Semen Currency. Dude,
yeah, that was good. I like that one.
Dude, paying stuff. It's like, what do you got there? It's like, can we split it? You just have a whole eyedropper full of cum. You're like, that's panda semen.
It'd be funny. Yeah, it'd be so funny too to do that with like a group of friends when you're going around the table and you're like, all right, yeah, you know, Dave, you owe 28, Shaner, you owe 35. Everything. You're like, all right, well, what is it, 35? All right, here's 2 moose feet. They're like, what? Like, yeah, that should cover everything. Here you go. You're welcome. We gonna get dessert or
How crazy would it be, dude? It's like, or one of those like super exploitative, like a Native American guy goes into a bar and they're like, sir, it's gonna be like around $50 for your tab. He's like, okay, fine. He puts down like decorative beads. He's like, there you go. And they're like, sir, we can't. He's like, oh, you can't? You can't accept these?
he puts down an axe. It just says like Home Depot on it. He's like, that is an authentic Sioux tomahawk.
It's from the Ham Dapa tribe. How dare you? The Ham Dapa are a very proud people. How dare you? It's like a dude just dressed like me, but I've got like 3 feathers in my hair. I'm like, I am a
oh, yeah, walking in dressed as an Indian. Dude, you'd be nailed immediately because you got facial hair, dude. Indians can't grow, Native Americans can't grow facial hair. I think the jury's still out on that one, dude. I don't know.
It's like, hello, my name is Weasel with loose anus, and how dare you? I am dog that barks up the ass of a chick. How dare you, dude? That's my
dude. Wait, what? Why were we paying with gypsy currency is fucking tits. But it just hit me, and I know we were talking about it, and I forget what brought it up yesterday. I know, we were talking about like kinky something, and you were like, I hope you don't mind, I'm a bit of an ass screamer. Like, what? Like having to tell a chick back in like the 20s when like sex was like, because we saw the one dude getting choked by a belt, and it's like, whoa. By the belt.
And that was like in 1922.
Yeah. So it's like, dude, you imagine how hard it must have been for kink guys back then, like choking by a belt. Yeah, that's kinky, I guess. But like nowadays, it's like, that's like missionary. You know what I mean? Dude, back then, if there was some hardcore guys, he's like, I just need to let you know I'm an ass screamer. They're like, what is that? He's like, I will open and I scream for 30 seconds flat. And I will masturbate while doing it vigorously. And come on myself.
You know, all
do not look at me.
Are like, what? It's like, and then they're like sitting down at the bar, like, so did you get the ass screamer guy yet?
He's like, are you ready for some love making?
But you know, the crazy part is though, because there were dudes like that, and I would be so crazy if they were like old timey 1920s like radio can songs about like all the sexual kinks. It's like, I just want you to put a cigarette on my balls, and I want to scream in your ass. And it's like, did you hear? I want to scream in your ass. It's pretty good. It's people dancing like.
Doing the Charleston. It's like, damn, dude.
I want to scream in your ass.
It's like the new Louis Armstrong. It's the new Louis Armstrong.
It's Louis Armstrong, but when they show him that like fucking suction cup thing is like a big ass, he's just like, mwah, mwah, mwah. Dude, and then in the future you go to a bar and you're like, I'll have 6 rusty nails. What's that? 82? Well, this was the ass plunger from Louis Armstrong.
I don't know if you know this. Huge ass screamer. So hold on to that.
Aficionado.
Do not take less than 200 for that, sir. You should just start bringing in random just things and saying that they are kinky shit that old timey celebrities used back in the day. Just bring like a regular Phillips head screwdriver.
I just bring in a ball peen hammer. I'm like, you see this? This is what Babyface Nelson smashed his dick with to get off. A lot of people don't know that.
So there you go.
So
we're even now.
I'm in June.
Dude, that's so fucking funny.
And then taking it like, that's good. That is good.
Dude, that's what we should go to fucking Pawn Stars and do that just because those guys are fucking jerk offs. Just to go in with some random thing and give them this whole backstory about how it was like Lucky Luciano's like dick hole massager. It's like, here you go. The Phillips head screwdriver. It's like, what? It does the thing where it does the freeze frame and then like it says like dick hole massager and then it shows like Lucky Luciano.
We're stupid as hell. It's just one of those really long flatheads, but we put bedazzle things on it. We're like, see, that's pretty crazy.
Like,
right,
I'm gonna have to bring my friend in. He's an expert. They just call the cops. It's like, oh.
Dude, it's just spray painted gold with glitter on it. We're like, Lucky Luciano.
We just write in marker Lucky Luciano, spelled wrong and shit.
No, this certificate of authenticity is like an old receipt from fucking like Ben
It's a
Franklin.
CVS. It's a CVS receipt from that day. For the screwdriver we just bought.
And to sweeten the deal, we try to give them the extra care bucks. Like, think about that too. That's $4 off. Anything in the store. They call the expert, and then I just walk in with a crooked like beret and an eye patch. Like that's true.
Whoa. That wouldn't happen to be a 1921 Luciano dickhole massager, would it? Because we're talking big money, and that's pristine condition for a dickhole massager.
Is it gold? It seems to be gold, and it's just like banging it on the table, like
it's just falling off. It's just wrapped in foil. Yeah. Well, you shouldn't have done that. Now you got to buy it, dude.
Ooh, that's bad. It's bad. These beads are falling off.
We just get shit faced because they do that. That's in Vegas, right? Pawn Stars or Pawn, whatever. Yeah, Pawn Stars. That'd be so funny if we went to Vegas and got shit faced and just lost all our money. I'm like, dude, we got to get money somehow. I walk in there with just a bag of puke. I'm like, are you familiar with Arnold Rothstein, also known as the Brain, also known as the man who fixed the World Series? This is an authentic puke bag that Rothstein used to have.
Dude, so. I go behind you. I'm just holding a shot glass full of diarrhea. I'm like,
also, we have a Meyer Lansky poop cup right here.
I don't know if you're familiar with Mario Andretti, are you? Changed the race game forever. I don't know.
You just come in with a bag of your own diarrhea. You're like, this was the shit that came out of Dale Earnhardt right before he hit the wall. Don't ask me how I got it. I cannot tell you. But I need $40,000 for it.
I go, dude, remember that dog's balls we saw yesterday?
Oh, dude. Yeah, I was like, dude, that dog got a kid on him, dude.
Dude, that dog, I go in with that dog's sack. I'm like, these are DB Cooper's testicles. Don't ask me where the rest.
But they're still attached to the dog.
Yeah, dude,
just holding it backwards.
Holding the dog up like a bazooka. I'm like, you see this here?
DB Cooper's balls. Oh my god!
Make an outrageous claim. I'm like, see this dog? Hitler fucked this dog.
Dude, I would just walk in with Marty Jannetty. I'm like, this is Marty Jannetty. I will sell him for $8. Hey, give me $9. I'll be happy. I will walk right now. He's like, I'll give you $3. I'm like, deal. What if we sold Marty Jannetty to Pawn Stars? He's just in the glass case talking about fucking how he killed a gay guy in the 70s.
This is Marty Jannetty. He killed a gay guy in the 70s and in 1991 paralyzed the guy for the rest of his life. I don't really know what else I have to say. It sells itself, quite frankly.
I just come in I just rip streamers off a kid's bike and walk in. I'm like, this is the original Ultimate Warrior arm streamers. You don't believe me? Ask the man himself. And you just come right through the door. Dressed like an asshole. That's it.
He's from parts unknown, so you may not understand his language. It's like, the sky is raining down. It's like, someone call the fucking police.
Oh my god, dude. That's too funny.
Just going to Pawn Stars with, dude, you're just going to Pawn Stars.
I just want to go and waste their time because I hate that show. I fucking hate it.
Stars with a black and white picture of just you naked with a boner and be like, so I know what you're thinking. Like, this is pure 1985 wall art by the man himself, Andy Warhol.
I'm just like, I have like an Eagles Super Bowl champ shirt on, 2018. They're like, when was this? Like 1981-ish, I think. Here we go.
He just got done doing the Campbell soup print. Maybe you've heard of that.
I'm on my cell phone. What is that? Dude, bringing in fake art would be so fucking funny.
That's the
just,
best.
I want to do, I mean, I know it's been done on that show before, obviously not as a prank, just people trying to get over on him, or they just weren't aware that it was fake. Because there was that big thing, there was a documentary on, did you ever see that with a lady who still to this day swears that she found a Jackson Pollock at like some fucking flea market? Yeah. And it's been, dude, it's been like, I can't even tell you how many fucking experts are like, this isn't it. This is a fake. And she's like, nope.
Yeah, dude.
You won't stop. She keeps trying to sell it. And they're all like even like the Jackson Pollock Foundation, which I guess his family or whoever runs it, they're like, that's not one of his paintings. She's like, it is. I swear. She lives in like Madison, Wisconsin. She's like, I don't know if you know where most Pollock experts live, but are you familiar with Madison, Wisconsin? We know our shit. I got this down at the Getty.
Yeah, we're polymaniacs. So why don't you stop fucking with us? We'll kill you.
She walks in with a cheese head. She's like, what is the problem? I am an art connoisseur.
Dude, my favorite, honestly, I wanted these for a while because there's nothing they can do with them, but I love the idea. So like one of my favorite things when I was like in school was finding about botched artwork. When they try to do the restorations of like famous fucking.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's classic. And the guy's like, yeah, dude. Was I not supposed to erase that?
Yeah, no. Or when like someone's like trying to clean it and like that one, like that Renaissance painting of Jesus where the lady just like erased his whole face.
Yeah.
They paint him back and he's just like,
he's got a hat on backwards. Like, oh, I thought it was Jesus.
Dude, she paints him back as like Gandalf the Grey. She's like, I love him. Like, he's got a huge flowing gray beard. It's like,
it's just the Big Lebowski. It's like, what? Dude, that would be fucking so funny. The best thing to bring in the Pawn Stars, I would assume, and honestly, this could be one you could actually get away with because it's nearly, I think I would assume it'd be nearly impossible to authenticate it, which is just say it's a Banksy. Just bring something in and be like, that's Banksy. Yeah. Just bring in your wrestling buddy. Then on the back, it just says like, fuck the government. And you're like, this, sir, is an Ultimate Warrior Banksy.
Dude, I'm like, it's signed. And it says Mr. Banksy. I'm like, you can't deny that. Try and authenticate.
It's spelled wrong. It's like CY. It's like, whoa. I mean, I don't know. I mean, the only times I've ever seen his art that is authenticated because he sends it personally or has a rep or somebody he sends it. Because I remember that one thing, and I don't know. Banksy's fine, whatever. I don't know. I don't really give a shit. But that was a baller move when he had the piece with the shredder in it, and they didn't know.
You know what? I honestly think they knew that. There's no way they didn't know that was going to happen. I mean,
I still think
like it literally is at the bottom of the painting. Like they're like, "What's that?" They're like, "Nothing."
Oh, just coming out in shreds.
It's just like it. I think the thing said "paper shredder" on the machine. Like, what's that? I was like, "Oh."
That'd be so funny if it's just some dipshit off to the side who's trying to clean it. And he's like, it would really spruce this picture up, a paper shredder. And he just hits it all. And he's like, no, oh no, it's going through it. It's going through it.
The paper shredder.
Not going to be able to fix it.
It was so evident. That's like having a dude on a ladder in an adult diaper, like waiting. And they're like, what's that guy?
It's sold for like $3 million. The people at the auction they got the Scotch tape out. They're like, be right there. This piece, it goes here. That's the mouse giving the finger to the White House. Come on, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's the mouse. Dude, like, I can't.
So I don't know. There's so many theories on who Banksy is, and at this point, I think it's gotten to the point where, I mean, I thought it was all right when like I saw like exit through the gift shop and all that stuff, but it was like at this point, I just don't give a shit. I'm like, I don't care. I really do not. Like if he came and did one on the side of my house, I would fucking beat the shit out of him because I'm like, I gotta pay for that, dude. I'm gonna pay for that cleaning, you piece
It's
of
coming
shit.
out of my pocket.
Yeah, I'm like, I get it. The rat is not into Nazis or cancel your dreams because the rat has a red bull. I don't fucking care, dude.
What's that?
You're lame.
The gun fires flowers. I get it. You're gay. Shut up.
Dude.
I don't care.
We should walk into Pawn Stars and be like, okay, I'm gonna let you in on something. I got Banksy out here in the car, and you just walk in, but you're dressed like a British, like one of the knights there, the guards in front of the castle, and you just come in goose stepping with the hat on. I'm like, that is Banksy. He's English, isn't he?
I'm like, top of the mountain to ya.
Like that was not. That's Irish.
Like
what?
Top of the mountain to ya. Banksy here. Like, what?
This is an original, dude. Just come in with like a cardboard, like, see this? That's a Banksy, dude. This is a full-on Banksy. I need 30,000 for that. Thank you.
I'm hoping to get, yeah, you always highball. You're like, I'm hoping to get 155,000. You're like,
It's like, if you leave now, I won't call the cops. I'm like, $14. Counter. Could I have something to eat? Do you have anything in the fridge?
Also, I know you guys have crackers back there.
You're all fat as shit. Somebody's got some snacks in here.
Don't lie to me.
Chumley?
Don't lie to me. Don't lie to me.
Dude, am I nuts? Or maybe I heard this wrong. Is Rick gay? Like the main dude? Is he gay?
He's
honestly,
well, I mean, I guess that doesn't really.
I mean, he's got it. Yeah, it's, you know, come on. Google that real quick while we're sitting here, because I swear to God, I think Google is Rick gay from fucking because my phone's not in here.
Rick from Pawn Stars gay.
I think he fucked Chum Lee. That's why Chum Lee lost all that weight. He got AIDS or something.
Dude, he got the Freddie Merc. Damn, dude.
That's why the name of the show is AIDS Stars now. That's not it. Dude, you just come in with like fucking horse teeth. You're like, these are Freddie Mercury's front teeth. I'll have 940,000, please. Is it anything? I might be wrong.
Is Rick Harrison gay or married to a wife? What? Doesn't say anything.
Dude, I know I heard they might have just been somebody fucking busting balls, but I swear to God, I know there was a rumor he was gay.
How crazy would it be to go into Pawn Stars with a note on a napkin? It's like, hello, I have a personal confession of Rick Harrison that he is a homosexual right here.
He says, I'm gay with a stick figure. Like,
I'm gay with a stick figure bent over and someone screaming in his ass. It was like,
that'd be funny if you just went in there and you're like, this is Sarah Jessica Parker's Dunkin' Donuts cup. I need $150,000, sir. Thank you. He's like, you need to get out of my shop. And then instead of leaving, I just bend over. I'm like, oops, drop something. Huh? You like that, Ricky?
You're wearing a cheerleader skirt for some reason. Like,
looking's free, Rick.
Yeah, then he's like, well, maybe I have something in the back for you. You're like, I bet you do, Mr. Harrison.
You come out. I'm like, what'd you get for that piece of trash? You're like, nothing. He just fucked me in the ass. I don't know what I got weird feelings.
Turns out he's an ass screamer. He just screamed in my ass.
He pawned my ass, dude. Not worth much, apparently.
Can't even get a Big Mac for my ass. It's weird.
Oh my God, dude. What else? I wanted to fucking bring up. We didn't tell the fucking California Raisin story, or the what else? I know we had something. What else was it we wanted to bring up? I know I wrote it down. Oh wait, hold on. My phone's on like 1%. That's what I was fucking. I don't know. What else is coming up?
The California raisins, that's all I got.
Oh, all right. Damn it. I remember it been anything else. I don't know. I was gonna talk about the shows, but that's not a big deal. All right, well, this is good for this one. We can go over to Patreon. This is good. Sorry about all the technical dog shit on these. I'm figuring it out. I think it's this sweet new plush studio fucking up the system. Ripping the walls up. All right. That was good for this one. Hold on.